Check, check. Let me know if everybody can hear me. Just want to make sure that this audio is clear. Drop a 1 in the chat if I can be heard clear. Drop a 1 in the chat if I can be heard clear. Welcome in, everybody. We celebrating 300 subscribers tonight. Feeling good, feeling great. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome in, everybody. We're gonna go ahead and get it cracking, man. Thank you so much for joining in tonight. This is truly, a humbling moment for me, just getting to 300 subscribers on YouTube. Like, I didn't even expect to get 50 subscribers on YouTube, let alone to a milestone of 300, man. I thank everyone's support. Drop a flex in the chat, man, for support of that boy Buff Sense, man. Thank you so much. I couldn't do none of this without y'all, because y'all are really the driving base behind me doing this on the day to day. Because y'all are the ones that are giving me the encouragement, y'all giving me the support, the insight, the inspiration, to keep it going. And my goal is to provide insights of the world of fragrance through a relative lens. And that is a lens of transparency, a lens of clarity, a lens of understanding from an entry level standpoint, and that fragrance is everlasting. It's going to be an ongoing thing. Once you get into it, you don't get out of it. But we gonna make it happen tonight, man. It's gonna be a good one. We're gonna run through some of my favorite summer fragrances. Well, transitional weather fragrances going from spring into summer tonight. Some of the fragrances that I've been wearing, and we're gonna run through it. And I want to do a slight comparison because somebody had mentioned this fragrance here is by Fragrance Story Untold as a comparison to this here. So we gonna talk about it, man. We gonna talk about it, man. Let's go through this chat real quick. Thanks everyone for joining in tonight. Let's see, we got Dame in the building. Say what's good, fam? Yeah, what's good? What's going on, man? Do I imagine Poseidon cologne? That Aventus cologne, that's fire. That's fire. I know that's fired, and I know it's punching on your skin, bro. I know it's punching. It's punching way above his weight class. Send Cinema Will. Thank you so much, Will. You've been a great inspiration for me, brother. Thank you so much. I appreciate the kind remarks. All right, Joel. Welcome in, Joel. You've always been a great supporter, man. Thank you so much for everything you've done and how supportive you've been as well. He said that Issey Miyake, Leisel Desai. Whew. Yeah, that's a good one, man. I thought about getting a smaller bottle of that. I thought about actually getting a smaller bottle of that. Let's see. All right, Will says, sitting today, Joel's favorite, Veteran Sensuel. Yeah, that, man, I got it. I don't have a bottle of that, surprisingly. And I like Mancera, man. I like Mancera. I'm a fan of that Mancera, man. Dame says, Veteran Sensuel has turned beast mode since I wore it last week. That quick? That quick? Don't tell. You put it in the fridge? Because I've heard that myth that you could put fragrance in the fridge, and I think it works. I put a fragrance of mine in the fridge, and it did actually get a bit stronger. I put it was the Yusuf Bai Pour Home, because that's literally kind of what they instructed me to do. Like, hey, this is a fresh formulation, so they make it on the spot. Right, that Azure Royale. And how is Highness both arriving next week? Really? So you got the Castley DNA coming in. That Azure Royal. Is that the EDP Azure Royal, or is that the which version is that? Dang. Of that Azure Royal. Said nice. He said by the end of the month, Limonada will be in my collection. My sample is gone now. Yeah. Honestly, I want that Gusto Limone. That's what I want as a hard off. I'm thinking about doing the pre-order before it's too late. Let's see. All right, so all we have reposado about Mason Soul. Okay. Laverne King Tobacco to see 10 mil. Oh, gotcha. Habib was telling me about that. Reef 21. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He said, "Oh no, Buff, I had Veteran since you out for 2 years. Got you." Yeah, I'm about to say, like, you said it's been a week. I'm like, hold up. That don't even make sense to me. That don't even make sense to me. All right. Yeah, so, all right, man. So 300 subscribers, and we're going to go ahead and celebrate the right way, man. I'm going to run through the best warm weather fragrances that I'm reaching for right now. So before we get into it, I just want to say thanks again to everyone. 300 subscribers might not sound like a big number to a lot of people, but to me, it means, 100 people, 300 people actually chose me, and chose to be here, be a part of the community, and that means everything to me. So I want to thank everyone, and we're gonna celebrate the right way. So tonight is all about the warm weather fragrances. 6 fragrances I'm genuinely reaching for right now. Actually, I think I put them in my community tab. So if y'all subscribe, you'll see it in the community tab here of all the fragrances that I wear. Basically, I put it out every day, and like a little bit of a generalized review that I put in there every day, just to, kind of my take on the fragrance itself. So, but I kind of want to get into it in regards to this warm weather. So I'll give you a little bit of a context as well, like I pretty much do every stream. So, but when we get into it, I'm gonna say that basically heat amplifies. We all know that heat amplifies everything. So, and that projection actually increases, but based upon the fragrance that you wear. That longevity changes as well, and heavier fragrances become a little bit overwhelming. So we looking for lighter fragrances that seem thin and cooler weather that suddenly come alive. So that's what I've been kind of working with, working my way through. But I would say, honestly, the fragrances that were perfect for me in February, I kind of ruled a lot of them out, man. Not because of the juice change or anything like that, but it's just the environment of everything. But tonight, six fragrances here. They spot on in the warm weather rotation for a specific reason. So some of them because of they were kind of built specifically for that. Because they create a contrast between fragrances. Something cool, icy. I actually got an honorable mention upstairs. I forgot to grab it, but I'll mention it for sure as an honorable mention. I actually had two honorable mentions, but I'm just only gonna name one of them, man. But let's see. So before we get into it, drop it in the chat. What's currently y'all favorite go-to warm weather fragrance? And it was 94 degrees where I'm at right now. Well, it was 94 degrees today, so I know it's hot. But drop your favorite warm weather fragrance in the chat. Let's see. Oh yeah, Duchess, welcome in, brother. Welcome in, brother. And I got that connection, that connect for you too. You and Will, both of y'all asked about it, so I got y'all. I didn't forget, trust. But yeah, it does say gotta wear heavy tobacco on oud in the summer, 15 plus sprays. You heard? So that must be a New York thing, man. Y'all wear Timberlands in the summer, so I mean Baltimore is a little different, a little different. But yeah, y'all wearing Timberlands in the summer, man. Y'all doing pull ups on every street, every corner. Y'all doing pull ups. So I see that a lot. But anyway, needless to say, we not gonna get into that, man. Um, but yeah, like honestly, like he said, I got 100 plus favorites and I love them all equal. You can't do that, Joel. You can't do that. You gotta have one that you go. What's one that you go to the most? You can. It's okay to have all of those favorites, but what's one that you go to the most? One what? Let's make it a little bit easier. What's one that you've been going to the most as of late? So to make it a little bit easier. And then he said, "Hey, Nick's tape. That's all I'm gonna say, man. Nick's tape. I'm rooting for him, and I think it's going Knicks in 5. That's all I'm gonna say, man. I'm not winning, but he said LaCourtier by Montclair is my go-to summer fragrance as well as OG Vray. See, that was my honorable mention. The OG Vray. That is so fire. That is so fire. OG Vray is fire. But question. Have y'all thought about layering OG Vray with Cod Lodge Island Dreams? I don't know. I've been having a mental battle in my head about it. That's a crazy. But yeah, that was like one of the craziest games. That was the craziest game. I stood up the entire fourth quarter. Like literally, my wife walked in and saw me standing up and watching the game. She like, what you standing up for? But yeah, that was a really good game. Really good game. Gary Brown, welcome in, brother. It's my line brother, Gary. Thank you so much for joining in tonight, man. Thank you so much for your support. Appreciate y'all. Y'all definitely a working cog in this system, this mechanism that we call Buff Sense. Try to work this into a layer OG Vray with Guerlain Vetiver. See, I don't have Guerlain Vetiver. I thought about getting it, so I was gonna get a bottle of that too. It's Vetiver Sensuel and Guerlain Vetivers. Like it's a few Vetivers that I wanted. It's a few Vetivers. I want that Christopher Lee. I thought about getting that Christopher Lee. He said, I'm doing it tomorrow now. Thank you, Buff. See, that's crazy. See, I'm just thinking, Dame, in my head, like, what if because I like the scent profile of both, One, like they're both kind of smooth. None of them too sharp. You know, none of them, neither one of the DNAs would be too cloying in this weather that we having. So it's crazy. That Gisa, he said, not going to lie. I've been trying to get kicks to wear Imperial Valley in the summer, but he's scared. He can't be scared of that, man. It's a good fragrance. That's a good fragrance. I like that Montclair sunrise. The sunrise. I like that. I like that. He said, "Nah, I get veteran since you first." Okay, okay. I trust your judgment, Dutch. I trust you. I definitely trust your judgment. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get into fragrance one, man. We gonna get it. We gonna get into this, bro. We gonna get into this. So we're gonna go ahead and get into it, man. We not gonna do no playing around. All right, so we're gonna get into that boy. I call it that boy, man. All right, so from the House of Super Budapest, we got Unique Blue. Whoo, look at that bottle, man. Look at that bottle. Y'all, I know y'all. Some of y'all probably played with Pokemon cards back in the day. It's got like that little, like a holograph. That's a crazy storm. They got that holograph front face on it. It's a heavy bottle. It's really heavy. Magnetic cap, sturdy cap too. Sturdy. It ain't gonna do nothing. But it's magnetic, decent size, but heavy bottle. See, I told you, dang. Now, listen, man, this is fire. This is so good. This is so good, man. So we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and introduce the house properly, man, because a lot of people in the chat probably never heard of Super's Budapest like that, and that's kind of what this, this discovery moment is for a lot of people. So, yeah, you gotta get it. I'm gonna run through this. I already know I'm gonna be sending this out. I'm gonna be sending out samples of this. Yeah, but Super Budapest basically is an independent fragrance house, out of Budapest, Hungary. They operate in a space that between accessible niche and luxury fragrances, so they still have a sense of that creative freedom with the independent perfumery aspect behind it, but it meets a price that's not going to be too crazy for people. They got a nice line. You see, I told that was a crazy storm. Yeah, but anyway, man, I would say Unique Blue out of this house, based upon what I've been trying, Unique Blue is probably one of their most compelling compositions that they have, and I think it's earned its place in my wardrobe as the top. I would say the top two aquatic blue fragrance, especially for warmer weather. Like this, man, this is so nice. Yeah, see, it's a few of them. So, Dominance, try Dominance. I like Dominance. Memories Gold. Memories Gold is good. Yeah, Memories Gold. And then I like Dominance a lot. Abu Dhabi is really good. Abu Dhabi is fire. Yeah, try Abu Dhabi, Memories Gold, and Dominance. I could actually Dutch. Actually, this is what we're gonna do here. We're gonna go in the bag. I'll send this to you. I'll send that to you. Yeah, I'll send that to you. I want you to try that Dominance, man. I think you'll like this. It's an X straight. I think the majority of their concentrations for their fragrances are X straights. Yeah, you got it. That Memories Gold fire. It's nice, man. It's nice. And it's not too expensive, man. Like, let's say retail, you probably spend about $160 retail. But for the quality, bro, like it's crazy. Retail. He said, wait, hold up, bub. What up, Dang? What's going on, man? But I think I paid for my bottle, I think I paid about a little over $100, but yeah, a little over $100. And they about to win a chip and you sending samples, oh no. Yeah. Nope, I don't have that. Nope. He said, I'm afraid of the brand because too many of the usual suspects outside of the neighborhood speak about them. I understand. That's why that's exactly why I was hesitant on actually exploring the house, until I actually got my nose on a sample set that they had. I just bought a discovery set, and it had all of the fragrances that I needed. But I knew for a fact once I smelt this that I was gonna get this. Like I knew this for a fact. But let's go ahead and get into the fragrance, man. Like Unique Blue, it opens up, with a freshness that automatically signals warmer weather. I couldn't see you wearing this in cold weather at all. Like literally, I couldn't see nobody wearing this in cold weather. I mean, you could pull it off maybe in Seattle, if you live in Seattle. Like I would say, yeah, Pacific Northwest, you probably could pull this off. But this is definitely bright, marine. It's that opening. Like it's definitely the opening that you would actually feel like the right choice when you spray it on a warm day. So it's not that generic aquatic, honestly. Like if you think of like a Nautica Voyage, think of this like a giant step up. It's not like a Raja's Oceania. It's not like that. It's not like your typical Marines. It's not like any of the cool water. It's not like what is this? One of the creeds, whatever creed. But I would say this one. I would say it has character behind it, and that keeps it from bleeding and blending basically everything else into that fresh fragrance conversation. But he said mayonnaise. Yeah, see, I'm weak. Speaking loud about that. Y'all are hilarious, man. All right, so anyway, so back to the fragrance. So Unique Blue, with the fragrance itself, the accords and the notes behind it, I think that heart of the fragrance, it develops into something a little bit more complex. Like I said, with your typical blue, or not even, I'm not even gonna say blue, your typical aquatic fragrance, because it has like a floral or aromatic quality that kind of gives it that depth to it, but it's not a heavy fragrance at the same time. So this is where I would say this fragrance separates itself, because it doesn't stay linear. It actually evolves throughout the life of the fragrance, and that's what people want out of a fragrance. That's what keeps people interested in the fragrance itself, that I know of. Like when I wear this on the dry down, it's punching on the dry down. It's crazy, but I would say the base of it gives that warmth to it. It's definitely woods behind it. The woods. But I don't even know the actual notes to it. So that's the wild part about it. I ain't getting into no notes. I can care less. But I just know it smells good. But here we go. Look at that. Crazy work. Crazy work. Yes, Dutch. Great blend. Great blend. Mm. Mm. I would say the vibe of this fragrance, man, it's confident. It's an effortless fragrance for real. Like it's not a fragrance that tries too hard when it comes to trying to stand out between the category that it's in. You can just spray it and go for real. Yeah, right. Listen, listen. Clean. I would say clean energy, a clean energy fragrance. It's a warm weather daily driver for sure. You know, but I would say the performance is actually impressive to me. For a house of this magnitude, you would think with it being, kind of a little bit overhyped based upon some of the representation behind it. You know, I would say the heat really amplifies the projection of this fragrance. And it doesn't push it into like the category of being any type of overwhelming. So that's the balance we need. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, yeah, this is a fire one, man. It's a fire one. But yeah, Dutch, I'm gonna get this dominance to you. I'll try to send this out either tomorrow or Monday. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and move on to my second fragrance. We're gonna move these cheapies down the way here. We're gonna move on to the second fragrance. So second fragrance comes from the house of Lorenzo Pozzaglia. We're gonna go with Summer Hammer. We're gonna go with Summer Hammer. Dutch says how many you smell from the house. I would say about 10, about 10. If you asking me about Superb Budapest, about 10. Yeah. I forgot some of the names of them. I know one of them was like a turtle shell. That one was like another aquatic fragrance. It was like a freshie. I think that was like a mango freshie. But Dominance, it was Abu Dhabi Dominance, Memories Gold, two versions of Memories Gold. Um, yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. See. He said, "Yeah, just come on over to the niche designer streets, bro." Yeah. All right, man. So yeah, but next second fragrance, Lorenzo Pizzaglia Summer Hammer. You know, we already covered this a little bit during my day three unboxing, but this deserves its own moment. You know, for the warm weather conversation because the name alone tells you exactly, you know, what's important about the fragrance and what the fragrance is trying to do. So, you know, with the Lorenzo Pizzaglia being an independent perfumer based out of Italy, well, Italian perfumer. I ain't gonna say it's based out of Italy. Who knows? You know, I love the creativeness behind the house. Like they even drops a few new drops here, but I actually like it, man. This fragrance opens up, you know, a little bit aquatic marine quality, you know, but it's fresh, solar, and bright to me. Like it definitely comes off that fresh, solar, brightness vibe to it. You know, you get hit with that citrus immediately. I mean, it gives that vibe, that pineapple, coconut, citrus. Oh no, let's not get into that fragrance, Dutch. No, we're not gonna get into that one, man. That mug smell like straight dirt. That mug smell like straight. See, you gonna have me pull it out. That mug terrible. That mug is terrible. Oh my goodness. What is that? I don't know. Something smell like sewage. But yeah, anyways. Yeah, anyway, it's alright, man. But anyways, like the vibe for this fragrance, it always gives that, you know, something opening up on a summer day, you know. The statement piece, honestly, as far as on my skin, it don't really, it punch a little bit, but it don't really resonate too hard on my on my skin. But the longevity is kind of surprises me though, because no, I don't expect that depth that it has once it gets to that dry down. Surprisingly, he said I smelled it today for the first time and last time. See, man, see, man. But I would say the performance is one of the most interesting qualities that I get out of this fragrance. You know, it surprised me with that fresh opening, fading, like a typical fragrance would in regards to the freshness aspect. But the base got that staying power behind it, man. I might actually bust this tomorrow. But what I do is, I mean, I spray on clothes to assist with me with longevity. So, you know, that base holds a little bit more on that fabric. So, but yeah, that's literally Summer Hammer that's a banger for me. I ain't gonna lie, I love Summer Hammer, y'all. So that's two. That's two. So we got Super's Budapest Unique Blue and Summer Hammer or Sangria. They both are good. Honestly, I would probably go Sangria. Probably Sangria. Yeah, probably Sangria. I ain't gonna lie. Probably be Sangria. But yeah, so we got Unique Blue. And we have Summer Hammer. Lorenzo Pizzaglia. All right, so we're going to go ahead and move on. I'm going to go through the chat real quick here before we move on to the third fragrance real quick. All right, so we talking about Red Reef in the chat. He said, Buff, the only reason I'm considering it. Hey, consider it. Because it's got my entire studio smelling lovely in here, man. Lovely. It smells great in here. But let's see. The atomizer. Yeah, the atomizer is fire. They I think the majority of those fragrances, their fragrances have that pressurized atomizer, and it's like one of the you can actually control the amount of pressure. Like that's pretty cool. He said, yeah. Come on to the niche and designer streets, puff. Yeah. Dutch he on this side of the street already. Yeah, y'all got me on this side of the street, man. Cause I mean, honestly, I told y'all like, I don't know if anyone truthfully knows the backstory behind how I got into fragrances. It was through the designer space. Like I was an assistant manager at Kohl's, and I ran a Sephora. Like I had an entire Sephora, and I had to shut my Sephora down. So I had to have something to do with these fragrances, man. All your Dior's, Versace's, whatever. I had it. I had to do something with that, but he said Dane co-signed that BS also. Yeah, that player, man, I ain't a fan. I'm not a fan at all, man. Yeah, I'm not a fan. I finally smelled most of the aromatics except hyperthermia, and they are good. That's a fragrance, hyperthermia. I'm I'm lost. All right, but anyway, let's go ahead and we're gonna get into this third fragrance, man. Now the third fragrance I made I think I made a video on Unique Blue. I made a short on Unique Blue, and I made a short on this fragrance as well. Now this fragrance comes from the house of Thomas Kasmala. I went with Thomas Kasmala number 4 Neon, which is okay. I'm like, what? Okay, yeah. I'm sorry, I'm lost. I get you. I get you. I get you, man. Let me get out the chat, y'all. I'll let y'all do your thing in there, man. Y'all do your thing. All right, so but yeah, like if you've been following the channel, this week you already know that this one been on my mind. I talked about it in a short earlier this week, and this fragrance gets a little bit more reactions than anything that I like. Honestly, this one got more reactions than a lot of my more expensive fragrances, man, and it's crazy. Like it's fire. Like this is really nice, man. The mango. Like at first, I thought I was thinking Baccarat Rouge when I first smelled it. I was thinking Baccarat Rouge, but this is different. This is better than BR. Like this is better. I got the X-ray. This is better than BR. This is better. Like this is much better. Like this is nice. It just I would say projection probably isn't as heavy on my skin as a comparison to Baccarat, but it hits it hits a little bit harder than Baccarat. But it's noticeably different. Like it's noticeably different. With this being a French niche house, yes, yeah, and they right in between that affordable designer and a full luxury niche. You know, it's not the most expensive fragrance you can own. It's not the cheapest one. It sits right in between, man. And I think that position is exactly where it needs to be. And that's where some of the most interesting fragrances they live. They live at that point. I would say this fragrance definitely gives me something distinctive behind it. It's just the freshness to it it doesn't smell generic. Like you would think on initial spray when I first smelled it, I was like, oh, Baccarat. No, this is citrus quality behind it, the mango behind it. It's electric. It's neon, just like how the bottle represents. It's not an aggressive fragrance. I would say it develops into something more warmer and complex. It's an aromatic quality behind it. It has a slight spiciness to it, slight woodiness to it. But this has character, y'all. This has character. When people catch that dry down, the scent trail. Oh, this scent trail. The scent trail on this fragrance, y'all. It's clean, warm, that woody musk. Let that fragrance set into the skin, man, and you walking past people all day. This is a beautiful fragrance, y'all. This is a beautiful fragrance. Confident, slightly unexpected. The kind of fragrance that gets people to pay attention. It gets people to pay attention to you, in which they would miss you in certain situations. But yeah, this is definitely a warm weather statement fragrance for me. It's not a daily driver, I would say though. It's a choice. I will wear this out. This is a good evening out fragrance. You can wear this out, social settings. They not gonna figure out your fragrance. They not gonna know what you're wearing. I guarantee you, nobody's gonna know what you're wearing if you're wearing this, because they go, it'll lean something else. They'll think something else, guaranteed. But this is unique in its own way. Performance is a little where the challenge is on my skin is because I don't get as much projection on this fragrance because it's noticeable without being aggressive. You know, but the longevity is consistent. The longevity is consistent. But yeah, like this is something that I think everyone should check out. Honestly, if you haven't got your nose on Thomas Kusmala #4 Neon, definitely do that. Like this, I believe that this is one of the best buys that I've purchased this year, in my opinion. Thomas Kusmala #4 Neon. Check it out, man. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and move on. I believe who wore this? Somebody wore this yesterday. I think somebody wore this next fragrance yesterday. So from the house of Kajal Lamar. This is really nice, man. The rose, the pineapple rose. Phew, sweet candy like. And I think Kajal is actually one of my favorite houses, believe it or not. Like, Kajal is actually one of my favorite houses, man, because this is a house that actually deserves a proper recognition. Dame, you wore this yesterday, didn't you? I think you wore this yesterday, bro. I would say with this fragrance itself, Sonia Constant or Constant, because they French. People think that this is Arabic. It is a French niche house. I would say this is one of their most celebrated compositions from the house, and it deserves. Yeah, see, man, I'm telling you, Dame know what he's talking about. Dame know what he's talking about. I'm telling you. So, but yeah, this is one of their most celebrated compositions, and it earns that reputation every time you wear it. It opens up with that pineapple, citrus, aromatic quality to it. No. Oh, no. Will, we're not going to do that. No Lamar slander in the chat. No Lamar slander, man. We're not even going to put that in the category at all. We'll put that in the category of like, what's one of the... Icon's good. I like Icon. I'm a fan, so yeah, I ain't even gonna do that. Yeah, I'm not even gonna do that. I ain't got nothing to do with that. That's y'all battle. But I'm trying to get through this Lamar, man. But yeah, this fragrance is really nice, man. It's refined, quietly luxurious. It's an intentional fragrance. Like, this is a fragrance that you wear when you want to communicate sophistication. So like this fragrance, it just rewards that proximity, just like how somebody just said that in the chat. Yeah, Dame just said that in the chat, like he was treated like royalty. Yeah. And Lamar has a shield around it hours after you spray it. It's nuts how long it lasts. Exactly. It's just the fragrance. It doesn't demand attention. It rewards that proximity. And in warm weather, that intimate quality becomes one of its greatest the greatest strengths, man. And it's got the pressurized joint. Pressurized. Oh, whew. Yeah. Yeah, this is nice. This is really nice, man. Professional settings, honestly, where you want to smell elevated. I would say I like this on a date. I think this is where sophistication matters a little bit more than making a statement when trying to make an impression on someone. So, but yeah. Yeah, I would say longevity for this fragrance, honestly, is impressive. You definitely get 8 hours plus. But the projection does stay. It gets a little intimate unless you overspray. Now, if you overspray, then you're gonna be walking around smelling like candy, which is not a bad thing, honestly. But it rewards. I would say it rewards people that's close to you. without even projecting into space that it don't even belong in. So, but yeah, like I think this is a good one, man. I think this is a good one. Yeah, you can't go with Lamar. Like it's very versatile. It's really good. It's really good. All right, so we're gonna go into the chat before we move on to our next fragrance here. Yeah, this is nice. That's nice. That's fire. That's fire. That's fire. So first we had Unique Blue. Second we had Summer Hammer. Third we had number 4 Neon. And then fourth we had Kajal Lamar. All right, so let's get into the chat here. Oh, we still talking about Playa. They got me messed up. All right, so all right, Lamar. Buff, would you say play? I keep saying. I keep getting. When you say player, I keep thinking Playa. All right, so same quality as Lamar, asking for a friend. Will VT, my guy, much love. He was tripping saying that. Absolutely bugging. Oh, are you when you say VT? Is that what is that uncommon sense? Uncommon sense. Okay. Yeah, I think I've seen a video of him boasting that as well. Yeah, but the bottle was full, so I don't know. The bottle was full. He's all right. So Lamar is fired, but I still like Icon more. I like Kajal 3 over Lamar and Icon. So, but I'm a fan of a more elevated style of the Bulgari Tiger DNA, the vibratos. Like I like that style of DNA, especially for the warmer weather. So, but I got Kajal 3 coming in. So, I like Topaz too. All right, so same Icon is my favorite. Okay, Lamar's on a short list. He be high apparently. Yeah, yeah. Oh, really? See, I got that on my list as well. Dutch. Yeah, yeah. It's a few I like. I know for a fact. Probably by the end of this year, I'll have the entire house. If not, yeah, I'll have the entire house except for maybe some of their. I think they have like I don't know if it's a poor home that they got, but a standalone. I think that's the only one I want. Like I said, Dutch relax gang. Hello. Yeah. But yeah, anyways, we'll go ahead and get into it now. This fifth fragrance here is a fragrance that kind of needs no introduction in the community. You know, like this house, everybody knows the house, the Rasa fragrance that I've defined. He said you smell. Yes, Lamar Noir is fire. So yes, it's still not better than 3 to me, but it's right there. Like I will put, I like Ruby. See, it's a lot. It's a lot that I like. I can't just put some of them above each other. Some of them are like within the same lane to me. All right. So, but anyway, I'll get into a house that needs no introduction. From the House of Creed, I actually went with Himalaya. Creed Himalaya. Different. Different. Yeah. So this that white pepper lemon. Yeah, man. I'm telling you, it's a serious fragrance, y'all. It's more linear in the freshness though, but that makes it more accessible for people who are new to the House of Creed. But I love Himalaya, y'all. Like I didn't know which one to pick from. It was gonna be either Himalaya, or is it gonna be it was either gonna be Himalaya or Silver Mountain Water. So it was gonna be between those two. But I actually broke my cap because these Creed caps cheap, man. I'm mad about that. I broke the cap and I had it. I put it in a bag, man. Broke the cap. But yeah, but yeah, this fragrance, it brings that subtle floral and woody quality to it as well. It's slightly powdery and iris like. It kind of gives this fragrance has an elegant characteristic to it. You know, it's definitely refined. But the base, with that base, you get that ambergris musk dry down. Get the ambergris musk dry down on it. Yeah, this is good, y'all. I might throw this on. It's gonna be between this and Summer Hammer tomorrow. I'll tell you that. One thing for sure, two things for certain. Oh, this is nice. The dry down, I would say the dry down on this fragrance, man, it's like one of the most elegant warm weather and one of the most elegant out of the fragrances that I have here tonight. It's not an aggressive. Yeah. Yeah, man, this is nice, man. The Rolly Sauvage is underrated. It is. It is. But longevity on this fragrance is like 6 hours for me. Like projection is moderate. And it's not really crazy. It's not too heavy. Like it definitely gives you like a minimalistic scent bubble on it. But at least you know. At least you know. But yeah, let's go ahead and matter of fact, that's how we're gonna do that. We're gonna do it this way. This is exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a Himalaya. We're gonna do Himalaya, and then we also gonna do Silver Mountain Water too. We'll do Silver Mountain Water too. Now I say this one for a specific reason, because Himalaya is the defined, elegant creed for warm weather. This the one that come alive in the heat, y'all, and we all know this. This is inspired by the Swiss Alps, if I'm not mistaken. And you just get that on the atomizer, man. Man, the freshness to it, man. This is, I would say, this is one of the most compelling seasonal contrasts. This is crazy, different, but I mean, it's like that for a reason, though. Yeah, I straight broke this cap, man. I'm mad about that, but yeah, this fragrance, man, it opens up with that burst of bergamot amber. Bergamot mandarin and green tea. So you definitely get that. You get that right off the top. You definitely get that off the top, man. This opening is extraordinary. I love this opening. It's like that icy freshness, man. But it's like I would say it reminds me of a sensory reset, if that makes sense. This is fire. This is fire. That's fire. But yeah, from the House of Creed, I went with two Creeds. We got Himalaya, and then we have Silver Mountain Water. Silver Mountain Water. With the broke cap. I wonder if I could just order a cap. I probably could just order a cap. Because I'm never buying another bottle of this. I care less about the fragrance, honestly. But it's good. It's a good one, though. But let's go ahead and move on. I got a couple more that I want to talk about here. Actually, 3 more fragrances. Let's see. Talk about a couple more here. Actually, yeah, we're gonna talk about 3 more fragrances, y'all. So one of my honorable mentions that I had that I've been wearing is actually really good. All right. So before we get into it, let's check the chat real quick. So we got is that Eli Garcia, Kamakawa? I'm a fan of the coffee note. I don't like the original. The original's a little too sweet for me, too syrupy. But the coffee note is really good. Will says Wild Veteran Decant will be purchased. Listen. Let me know how you think about that. The freshness to it with the rose. I want to see. I wonder if it's a damask rose. I wonder what kind of rose is it. But let me know how that is. So Will, I owe you something. Yeah, I owe you something. Dutch, you got dominance coming your way. I still got to get my nose on why. So, story time real quick. I ordered Waha 3 weeks ago, y'all. I ordered Waha 3 weeks ago, and I'm gonna show you this. 3 weeks ago, they've been holding. UPS been holding on to my package. They've been holding on to my package, man. They've been holding on to my kicks. Welcome in, brother. They've been holding on, bro. Let me show you real quick. I was supposed to get my package on June 4th. I was supposed to get my package on June 4th, man. I was supposed to have Waha. You know, I get this. I get this. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. He said, that's what Dane, what you say? You talking about this? You talking about this? Okay, Patchouli 01. You want a sample of that? Just hit me up on this. Hit me up on IG. I'll send you a sample of it. Yeah, cause I owe Kicks a sample of the Yusuf Bai Pour Home. I owe, yeah, UPS trying to save my nose. Have you got your nose on the wheel? Let me know what you think of it. If you got your nose on it, let me know. I just wanted to try it out because I know it's a fresher take. I know it's a fresher take on the DNA, and I'm a fan of yuzu. Like I love yuzu. Like this has yuzu in it, and that neon has yuzu in it. No, it don't smell like patchouli. Not at all. No earthiness. None of that. It's none of that. It's not bad though. He said, is it bad? Yeah, let us know, man. I can go ahead and cancel that since they still got it. I can get my money back at this point. Save me a little change there. But he said, no, I'm just talking just like you. Okay. Yeah, I'm a fan of the yuzu because I that's like the Issey that Issey yuzu, fire, and they do use it well. They do use it well. Welcome in. Thank you so much, David Webster. Thank you so much, brother. Welcome in, man. Drop your center today. If you wore something today, drop that in the chat. Kicks, what you wear today, man? If you're in the chat, drop that fragrance, man. We want to know. We want to know what you wore today. But what we gonna do is let's do this. We're gonna do it this way though. But yeah, drop that in the chat, man. But needless to say, man, one of the fragrances that I've actually been wearing, and I like this, and Kick say he don't like it, and I don't blame him. I don't blame him. I don't blame him. But every nose is different. Everybody's skin chemistry is different. I actually like to wear this fragrance when I'm getting ready for the bed to go to sleep. Like it's very elegant. It's very smooth. It's not off-putting. It's kind of relaxing, aromatic. It's surprisingly good, man. Surprisingly good. I know Kicks was like, nah, bro. I went with the Master Ball. I like the Master Ball, bro. I choose you. Summer Mink, Better World Fragrance House. This is good. And I got the gift set of this that came with a 10 ml as well on top of the 100 ml. So it was the same price as buying a regular 100 ml. So I was like, why not? But this is really good. Powdery. To me, it's powdery, aromatic. It's powdery aromatic musk. Like they have a specific formulation of musk in there called Carby Musk. Kid you not, it's a black perfumer, by the way. Black perfumer, black owned fragrance house. But yeah, that Carby Musk, yeah, the Drizzy Rizzy, basically, aka Master Ball. I choose you, Pikachu. I'm finna get you. But yeah, this is really nice, man. I wish I had more. So it is. It's a nice mass appealing scent. It is nice and mass appealing, but I like it because it's comforting. It's very it gives me the aromatherapy that I need. In all due honesty with you, like it's something that I wear. You could spray sheets with it, honestly, and it's like that light. It's not a heavy fragrance. Like I don't know if y'all smelt. They have candles as well. Like they have candles, the Carby Musk candles. If you light a Carby Musk candle, spray your pillow with this. It creates an aromatherapy atmosphere. You know, very therapeutic, relaxing to the mind. You know, throw on some lo-fi, some soul music, some R&B, whatever the case may be. It's relaxing, man. He said, suggestions for those who love is that Marwa? So is that are you Jordan? Are you asking about Arabiat Prestige Marwa? Honestly, my best recommendation would be if you have access to a Yusuf Buy distributor, get the Yusuf Buy rendition of Imagination, and that will actually be the best formulation that you would get. What do you say to spray? Wait, what did it? Oh, the Summer Mink. Better World Fragrance House Summer Mink. Spray Summer Mink. You could actually spray it on your clothing or spray it on fabric. It's very light. It's not going to be very dense, so it's not going to stain anything. It's not going to be the coloring to it is not anything different. But you could actually light a Carby Musk candle, and it complements the fragrance itself. So that's one thing that Better World Fragrance House they've been working on is complementary scents and creating an aromatherapy experience. So like from the candles to the lotions to things of that such. But he said, yeah, Marvel silver bottle. Yep, that Imagination DNA Dutch. He said, yes sir. I apologize for not being clear. But all right, Jordan, let's go ahead and get into it real quick. So we'll get into you, Eli, in a second here, but let's go ahead and we'll get into Jordan real quick. See, yeah, understood. Yeah, understood, Kicks. But and it's nothing wrong with that, honestly. Like I would too, honestly, but I wear it because it relaxes my brain. But for that Imagination DNA, if you have access to a Yusuf Buy distributor in the U.S., get with that person and get the Imagination DNA. That is the absolute best Imagination DNA that you're gonna find in the United States. That isn't Imagination itself. It's an extrait concentration, the exact same note breakdown, exact same accords. It's stronger, lasts longer. I actually wore it today. I didn't even post my center today, man. I didn't even post my center today. You know, however, I did wear the Yusuf Buy rendition of Imagination today. And I think last time I wore it was last weekend. Wasn't this past weekend, but last weekend. But he said, yes, Mykonos, yes. I will be trying some Mykonos. Soon here, dang. I do need to get it's Mykonos and Boujeremy. Them the two that I need to get my nose on. But anyway, Marwa, Jordan, Marwa is good. There's nothing wrong with Marwa. It definitely gets you in that realm. But if you want something that's going to be more, I would say Marwa is a good 85 to 90%. If you want something a little bit over that curve, try to find you a Yusuf Buy distributor in the U.S. You could try Fragrance Marketplace. You know, you could try Fragrance Marketplace to find a Yusuf Buy distributor. I'm not sure if you're familiar with Ricky Kanda. He out of Houston, Texas. He is a distributor for Yusuf Buy, so you could actually get some Yusuf Buy fragrances from him directly. And there, I would say, I spent on my Imagination. See, I've never tried Boujeremy, so I couldn't tell you what. I don't know from a can of paint, but anyway, Jordan, Fragrance Marketplace. Try to find Ricky Kanda. I bought my bottle of Imagination for my Yusuf Buy rendition of Imagination for $75. So that was a great price. Best, honestly, it's probably gonna be the best version you'll get other than the original. And this lasts longer than the original because I have the original. It doesn't last nowhere near as long as the Yusuf Buy rendition. But Marwa's okay. If you want a budget option, Marwa, you got your Game of Spades. What is it? Game of Spades Full House. You have your what is it? Yeah, Game of Space Full House. Those are the best two in my opinion. But Gaming Space Full House, I get too much spice out of it. I don't like the fact that a lot of Middle Eastern houses, they put spice on freshness all the time. You know, it doesn't have to be that way. You know, but anyway, Aku Dubai's cool. Aku Dubai's cool, David. Aku Dubai's cool. Honestly, I would layer Aku Dubai with Wildcard. I mean, not Wildcard, with Full House. But that gives you the Marwa effect. You know what I'm saying? So you might as well. It's honestly, if you got one, you got all of them. I ain't worried about it. If you ain't got the OG, if you got one of those three, you got all of them. They all smell similar. I guarantee you go outside in that heat, it's gonna punch. But anyways, let's get into the chat here. But yeah, I hope that I was of assistance for you, Jordan, here, man. But yeah, try out if you can get a hold to a Yusuf Buy distributor. Try that. If not, Marwa or Aku Dubai. Full House is okay. I'm not a fan of the spiciness to it because I get spiciness on my bottle. All right, so I got a question. My birthday party in 2 days. What should I wear here are my choices. Party starts at 7 p.m. Should I use Camera, Kawa, Gucci, Guilty, EDT, Valentino, Born in Roma, EDT, The Pride by Armaf? I'm not too familiar with the Pride by Armaf. However, I am familiar with the others. It depends on where you are, Eli. If you're in warmer weather, if you're going to be indoors, if you're going to be outdoors, how long you're going to be outdoors, how long you're going to be indoors. That needs to be intentional. Like, intentionality is amongst one of the greatest pillars of fragrance. So you need to figure that out. Once you figure out that, you can just fill in the blanks between, because they all kind of fit within. Gucci Guilty EDT lasts a good 5 minutes on my skin. So if you're going to wear it, drown yourself in it, 15, 20 sprays, honestly. 15 to 20. And only expect that to last for a good hour. But if you're going to have fun for that hour, hey. But Born and Warmer is going to be definitely stronger. Definitely stronger. But it depends. Out of the three, I'll probably go with Born and Roma. But that's just me. That's just me. Will says, Dame, next child is going to be named Aubrey. That's cute. Kick says, I'd rather smell mink on my wife, but it's with me. But to all who like to wear it in great health. Yep. Yep. Mar was nice. Yo, relax. Still got them. He said, Buff, are you going to get? Yep. Yeah, I'm definitely trying to Mykonos. I have my Kingsway. I would keep a few instead of the race. Fire. Kingsway on the wall. Got top notes, right? He said, yep, need the list. He said, you can leave Bert Jeremy where it is. See, I'm not familiar with the house like that. I wore Dim earlier this week. It's really good. Get your nose on it. So I like Regalia. I actually was going to experience the house a little bit more. Yeah, Jordan says, I've never heard of Yusuf Buy distributor. So it's not a Yusuf Buy distributor. The perfumer himself is named Yusuf Buy. So I think it's YUSUFBHIAI. And he's a perfumer based out of Dubai. So he actually has his own fragrance house as well as his own storefront in Dubai. But you can only buy the fragrances from Dubai unless you have a distributor in the U.S. He does do international They do offer international shipping on his website. However, I don't know what's going on with the tariff situation, so that may get in the way. So I'm not honestly familiar but I got mine through my distributor on Facebook Marketplace. Fragrance Marketplace. Sorry. Imagination is good, but I don't think it's. Yep. All right. Yeah. He ready for me to get into it. Dame ready. All right. Yeah, he don't. I think it's gas. Yeah, that DNA. I think it's made its time. It's had its time. Like, everybody was on the hype train for the past 2 years with that fragrance, man. To the point in which every Middle Eastern house has their own rendition of it. So, You know what you got? Latafa. Everybody got one. Just about. Now you see. Now to see what Rasasi even joined the party with that Cobra. You know, Cobra's not bad. Jordan, try Cobra, man. If you don't want something that's been out for a while, try something new. You know, or at least get a sample of it. Find a sample of it. Find it on ScentSplit or something on one of these websites, so you won't waste your money. Because I think the sample is probably like $4 or $5, if that. So try that. Do some sampling first, man. Do some sampling first. That's what I would recommend. Sample before you buy. He said, I tried Blue Jeremy Hectic, one of the best. Really? Okay. It's just a tea note. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's that tea note for me. Like I get the full citrus tea, ginger combination out of that use of buy. And it's the same thing that I get out of the original Imagination, except it's more dense. It's more dense. It's oily on my skin though. It is a little oily. Meteor, Daydreaming, Nightmares, Imagination. Yep, that Meteor. Yeah, it's nice, man. He said, Buff says, yep. I'm about to get into these two in a second here, my brother. My birthday is Saturday also. Okay. All right, bringing in the birthday the right way, man. Let's see if them boys bring it home. Let's see if they bring it home. Eli Garcia says warmer outside mostly. Yeah, I will go with it depends on how long you're going to be. Eli, it depends on how long you're going to be outside. If you're going to be outside. If you're looking for something to wear all day, I would honestly, I'm the type of person that don't have a travel atomizer with me. So I'll have like a 5 ml with me of whatever fragrance that I'm wearing if it doesn't last. So I would recommend to go about it that way. I think that'll be a little bit easier for you. But I will go with if you like the Gucci, go with the Gucci. The Gucci's nice. It just doesn't last long. You know, like it just doesn't last long at all. But I'm a fan of the Gucci Guilty Essence, the Gucci Essence, or as the old school Gucci Black. But whoever say word, we got the same birthday. Okay, he said that's lit, bro. It is lit, man. Happy early birthday, bro. He said, thanks. Can you recommend something? It depends on what you need a recommendation for, man. Fragrance is intentional, man. You can't just be spraying stuff. Can't just be spraying stuff, man. But honestly, if I have a good recommendation, bro. Yeah, see, Eli, you are in a chat with the goats, so they know what they're talking about. These are experienced noses that we dealing with here. We can't take it lightly. When they give you information and advice, you better write it down. You pull out that phone, open up them notes, because that's literally what I'm doing every time I'm having a conversation with these brothers. All right, like literally everybody in the chat is goated. Everybody. I don't see. Everybody in the chat's goated, man. But anyways, let's go ahead. You can't go wrong with the. He said I'm back in and out because I'm at work. It's all good, Joe. Thank you so much for supporting, man. I'm just on here to celebrate these 300 subscribers, man. I'm about to bust out of tears, man. But anyways, man. All right. But yeah, honestly, you can't go wrong with Afnan Supremacy Collector's Edition. I'm actually a fan of Afnan Supremacy in Heaven, as well as Afnan Supremacy Not Only Intense. Those are my favorite three out of the bunch. Afnan Supremacy in Heaven is basically a Creed Silver Martyr take, and the Afnan Supremacy Not Only Intense is a Nishane Hasavat inspiration, and which is fairly close in my opinion. It's just not as dense. Hasavat is Hasavat is a little bit more, less. I'll say I don't know. They right around the same. It's very similar DNA, however, though. Joe says I had 2 compliments lately on my soft, irrigated addict. Smells like LV Imagination with a touch of Pacific Chill. I was surprised to get some. I wonder what would happen if you layered both of those. See what that smelled like. But Yeah, Supremacy. I've tried it, but haven't bought it yet. Might buy some. It's a good cheapie. It's one of my favorite. It's one of my signature scents. Honestly, that's only because I don't have Creed Absolute Aventus, and if I do buy Creed Absolute Aventus, that's it. Still will be my signature. One of my signature scents. Uh, but I'm a Leighton fan, so Leighton fan. All right. He said, "Imagination Dion DNA was good. We just tired of it. It is really good. We're just tired of it because everybody has a rendition. That's exactly. Aqua Dubai is really good, man. It is. It is. It is." He said, "I still like Aventus though, and Angel Share BR 440 is a dub for me." Yes, yes. Yeah, man, listen. I got BR 540 oils, candles. I got the my wife got the EDP. I got the uh X-ray. I got the oils. Got the candles. Hey, bro. But yeah, Aventus is nice, man. Aventus is really nice. I like Aventus. Aventus is nice. Like Club de Nuit is decent. Oh, that RDZ. Yeah, that's fire. That's fire. Eli said Creed Events is my signature. Okay. Yeah, good choice. Good choice. Good choice. I think I got a bottle I'm going to sell. I got two bottles, so I'm going to sell one of them. You talking about the Arabian Oud. You talking about Arabian Oud, Dutch. Fire. It is. It's fire. Yep. It's fire. This is nice, man. This brings back memories. When I first bought my Club de Nuit back in like 2015, 14. And one thing I like about the newer Creeds though, the newer Creeds they got a little bit of, I got a pressurized atomizer on them, man. That's nice, man. That's still nice. Yeah, that birch, pineapple, moss. Get the oak moss on it. Yeah, that's nice, man. I love that. That Aventus. Yeah, the Arabian Oud Taraf is nice. It's really good. So Tani's really good. Yeah, it's really good. Ever heard of SK? You talking about Armoff, the Armoff niche, Jordan? Yeah, yeah. You talking about that's the leather rose, Jordan. That's the leather rose niche from Armoff. It's nice. It's nice. That's the yeah. That's the leather. I think it's leather rose. It's oud in it. Peach. I think that's the peach one. Yeah. All right. So this is the last. This is what we're gonna talk about for the last bit of the night here, man. We're gonna go over these two fragrances, man. I've been getting a lot of feedback about these two on whether or not who reigns supreme of the Lafayette Street DNA. Um, I bought Game of Spades Wildcard first, and I bought this fragrance when it first came out, when everybody was hyping it up. I bought it when everybody was hyping it up. Let me see something. Yeah, bought it when everybody was hyping it up. Uh, let's see. Joel says I love Arabian Oud Nobles and a touch more than Sultani. Nobles is under it. It is a bit. I mean, a lot of people don't know about Sultani. I was just in a live stream yesterday with some quote unquote niche snobs, and they really didn't know much about Sultani like that. Is that Joel? Was that the group that we ran? The group that yeah, they didn't really know much about the Sultani DNA. You know, they were asking about it, but honestly, when it comes to Untold, as far as the comparison, man, I'm gonna put it on paper. I'm not going on skin. I got gentle fluidity silver on skin, bro. I'm not. Nah. No, thank you. Um, I love that. Oh, wait. I already know. Oh my God, it's strong. It's strong. It's strong. I'm gonna have to take a shower. It's that strong, y'all. Yeah, I mean, I would say out of the bunch, Joel Nobles is definitely slept on. I think that is Nobles is that leather joint. That's that sweet leather one too. It's the sweet leather Tonka, or vanilla, one of the two. This is this is Lafayette Street for sure. That's Lafayette on the Tesla Strip. That's Lafayette Street for sure. That both pressurized. I smell the difference. I smell the difference, y'all. I smell the difference. I smell it. That's crazy. I can smell the difference. Mm. Untold might give Wildcard a run for its money. This is on tester though. Wow. Yeah, bro. On a scale of 1 to 10, as far as closeness to the OG, with 10 being the highest, as close as it is, this is like a 8.5. This is a 9 to the original. This is a 9 to the original. It's a 9 to the original. It has the depth to it. It's not as piercing. The citrus isn't as piercing. The citrus isn't as piercing. Like the on the wild card, the citrus is very piercing. I'm actually gonna gift this bottle. I bought it, and yeah, I might just gift this bottle. But yeah, now that I got this, I'm gonna eliminate the redundancy. Yeah. Yeah. So Untold is a little bit smoother, a little bit more richness and depth to it. Based upon just a texture strip, I'm not gonna go based on skin, but based upon texture strip, it does have a little bit more of depth to it, a little more richness and density. Wildcard is more citrus heavy. Exactly, and that's literally that's all it is. And Wildcard has more. It has a more sharper opening. Has definitely a more sharper opening, because I mean they both have apple in it, but this is like a green apple. This is like a yellow apple. So yeah, this is more like a sharper apple as a comparison. This is more like a Granny Smith, smoother apple. Yeah, it's more like a Granny Smith smoother apple, honestly. So as far as the difference between the two, I give Untold a 9. So it's a slight edge to it. You know, she said still never. Okay, yeah, should be better. They had more time to make it. You right on that one. Yeah, yeah. Still never smelled no Joe Milano, but people love Wildcard. Yeah, Wildcard is good. It's good, Dutch. It's good. But for me, for my nose, for what I get off of it as a comparison to these two, Untold it's better to me. And that's just, I'm not gonna say I might. That's the only thing I'm scared to. This is one of those fragrances that I'm genuinely afraid to wear. Let's see. I'll take a look here if it wants to populate for me. Okay. All right. So yeah, this is one of those fragrances. I mean, it can be a 4 season fragrance, but I wouldn't wear it in the summer. I'm not a fan of wearing this in the summer. I like it for homecoming season. This is a good homecoming season fragrance for those who went to college, or those who visit college campuses within the fall time. This is like a spring fest fragrance, or a fall extravaganza, fall Halloween esque type of fragrance that I would wear it for. Like, cause I mean the tonka bean amber, like only room for one. I need some more water. I got a cloud of smoke in here, and it's hot. All right, but yeah, the florals on this, very subtle florals, very subtle florals. Like same here, Will. We gonna cut out. I'm cutting out. We gonna cut out in 5 minutes anyway. So it's been great, man. Tonight celebrating 300 subscribers, man. I thank everybody again for the support, for the encouragement, for the uplifting words, just for the camaraderie aspect of it, welcoming me in. You know, like this is gonna be ongoing for me. We're gonna continue to grow. We're definitely gonna continue to grow as my fragrance journey grows and expands. The channel will as well. Well, yeah, we can chop it up for about 5 more minutes here. Anybody got any questions, feel free to drop it in the chat. I know my next cops will be, I have Bois Imperial EDP. Yes, sir. Thank you so much. I have Bois Imperial EDP coming in. That'll be here on Monday. I'm about to get. So I think I made up my mind based upon my day 3 stream that I had. I think I'm. It might. I'm kind of. I think I might have made my mind up, but one of the fragrances that I want is this right here, Aylin. So, Aylin, I like Aylin over Baby Cat, and I have a 1.5 ml of Baby Cat as well. I actually like Aylin over Baby Cat. Same wheelhouse, but I need something that I'll be able to wear in cooler months, and that's gonna be fire for me. Yeah, damn, Bois Imperial is a masterpiece. It is. Even the X-Straight. X-Straight is just strong, man. Like, I smelled that in the store. That's just strong. It's really strong, man. The X-Ray is really strong, but because the Akigala wood, yeah, it's a good one, man. That's a good one, bro. But yeah, chop it up in the chat, man. Drop any questions if y'all got any questions for the channel, like the direction of the channel, like what current thing, like as far as my aspirations in regards to fragrance. I know as far as the next pickups that I will be getting, I do have Karma Waha on the way. I have Bois Imperial on the way. I thought about getting an OG bottle of Lafayette Street to compare, but if I got this, this does the job for me. Like, it does the job for me. Because I don't know how long this fragrance lasts on skin, but it's an X-Straight. You know, I don't know if Game of Space is an X-Straight or not. Let's see. I don't even know. So I do, on my list right now, I have Emerald, White Hinoki. I have that on my list for the fall. Gonna be wearing that when it gets a little bit warmer. I mean, a little bit cooler. White Hinoki. He said I love more gritty Supernova than Bois Imperial. That's me. I can get that though. I can get that. But yeah, I'll be getting. It's 2 I'll be getting from Emerald. One is gonna be Oud de Jour, and the other one is gonna be White Hinoki. So White Hinoki is like a ginger, blood orange, peppery fragrance. Has some floral, some cinnamon, but it has a base of Hinoki, tobacco, and whiskey, and that's what I want that. I want that. That is cigar bar, cigar lounge. Perfect. I guarantee you. In the colder weather, that's gonna be us. That's gonna kill it. That's gonna kill it. But and another one is gonna be the Eau de Jour for Amaru. So those are the two that I'm getting. Like Eau de Jour is like a saffron raspberry fragrance. Um, it's like a saffron raspberry plum, but it also has incense and rose in it. So it's also another oud. Yeah, gift for fall, Amaru, after dark, grape plum. Old news. I heard about old news. Okay. Mm. After dark. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. He said Emerald after dark. Oud after dark. That's the name of it. Ah, okay. Said the raspberry is really good. Okay. He said old news. Yeah. That eau de jour, man. It's whew. Yeah, that saffron raspberry, bro. I need to get the eau de jour. I'm a fan of the rose lily. I'm a fan of lily of the valley. I'm a fan of that rose, man. Like, I'm just a fan of it. And it has incense in it, patchouli. Like, it's really nice, man. Like the fragrance really encapsulates like the the blend. Like it's very well blended, especially with the oud. It's a softer oud. It's a softer oud, so it's not heavy. It's not dense. It's not stanky smelling. You know, smooth. It's very smooth. And the house isn't too expensive for it to be a niche house. You know, they're not. The fragrances aren't too expensive. I think I found them on. I think I priced them out on Old Factory for about 140 each, I believe. Yeah, I think that was about 140. Let's see. Yeah, no, White Hinoki's $95 right now. Eau de jour 84, 85. So yeah, like, but the like it's another one that I was looking at too on here. It's the I think it's called White Sands, White Wet Stone, I think. I know it's hmm yeah. My ooh this I'm surrounded by Lafayette Street right now. It just smells so good, y'all, right now. It smells so good. Yeah, that that Wet Stone. Okay. Yeah, I know for a fact that it's gonna be because they go for 160. Typically, eau de jour is typically 160. And yeah, so yeah, eau de jour is typically 160, y'all. Yeah, it's typically 160. All right, let me know I'm back. I should be back. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The 2 for 180. Yep, you can get 2 for 180. But yeah, so I'm looking at the white sand. So the white sand is like a bergamot, solar florals. It says orange blossom as well. But I know for a fact what I'm looking for, what I'm more so than not looking for is the bergamot orange blossom. But this has a sandalwood white musk dry down. So this is nice. This is like along the lines of your musk therapy. It's along the lines of your musk therapy because I know what they're saying solar florals. I'm sure it's possibly tuberose in that. It's possibly a hint of tuberose in that, but I don't know. But this one is a different. This one has white oud in it, so it has white oud and white musk. So it's a little different though. He said no sound when you switch though. Yeah, okay, okay. I wonder why no sound when I switch. Yeah, give me 1 second. Let me see something because I want y'all to see my screen. Yeah, I want y'all to see what I see here, man. Let's see. I want y'all to see. What's going on? Sent by Hayden. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome to the stream. So we're talking about Amaroud right now. Some of my pickups that I want to get that I'm actually getting here. But overall discussion, this is just today I hit 300 subscribers on YouTube and we just chopping it up. Welcome in, Hayden. Welcome. So we're chopping it up today, and I talked about six of my favorite, I would say, summer fragrances, with transitional weather fragrances from spring to summer. From niche, I mean, some niche, some. I don't think I even had a. Did I even have a designer on here, y'all? Was any of this designer? I don't even think I had a designer fragrance on here, did I? I don't think so. I don't think any of these were designer. Oh well. But looking at the white sands from Emerald, so it's white sands. I'm looking at as well as the Eau de Jour EDP, which is the which is the raspberry fragrance, the raspberry saffron. This one also has rose in it. He said, "What's your scent of the day?" So my actual scent of the day was a Yusuf by inspiration of imagination. So, but my sense of the evening, well, the night is MFK's Gentle Fluidity Silver. Said not a one. What happened? What are we talking about here? Yes, sir. What drop your scent of the day, Hayden? What you were today? But yeah, so this is a oud based fragrance, patchouli, but I'm more so looking at it for the plum aspect of it, the pink pepper raspberry facets, and then white hinoki is the other one that I want. So, And that's crazy that the tester with no cap is the same price as the 100 ml. So I'll be better off getting a one of them. Not a one design. That's crazy, Dutch. Y'all really have converted me, huh? Y'all starting to convert me. Y'all are starting to convert me, man. It's crazy. But yeah, this white Hinoki, man, this is one I'm really looking at because it's tobacco, whiskey, Hinoki wood, and a dry down. So top notes being white pepper, grapefruit, and ginger. Chef's kiss. That's definitely giving off that. Remember, I don't know if Dame's still in the chat, but that was with the that combo of the combo of the I might actually try that tomorrow, Dame. The combo of the O Intense, not the O Intense, I'm sorry, the Eau Givray, the Hermes, Terre de Hermes, Eau Givray, and the Collage Island Dreams, spraying that as a combination, a layering combination. Oh, that's what I was trying to look for. Okay, but yeah. Hinoki, one of my top 5 notes, and white Hinoki is Farsi. I'm getting now. Trust and believe in me, that will be in the collection, brother. All 3 of those will be in the collection. That's what I'm saying. Like this year, we're gonna take over this year. This year, we take it over, man. We take it over this year. Crazy about that, actually. And I also want that Francesca Bianchi as well. That Etruscan water. Now that's fire too. But yeah, like honestly, as far as like any designers that I've been, he said I wore reformulated Invictus Victory Elixir rounded bottle in this evening, wearing Boss Bottle Absolute on my left hand and the side Elixir on my right hand, comparing. Okay. You'll definitely get a little bit more resonance out of that Absolute, but you'll get more dense fragrance out of the Elixir. That's just how the Aside line works, man. But that Boss Bottle will be have a little bit more complexity and a little bit more depth to it. I'm sure that but yeah, that Francesca Bianchi, that's what I want. The Etruscan water. It's either the Etruscan water or the honestly, Angel's Dust cool too. Then you got what's that one? It's another one that I like too. Because I know for a fact I want the Etruscan water, and I want to get my wife Lost in Heaven. But I don't know the other one. I'm trying to remember. I don't know. I have to look it up, but I ain't feel like doing all that. Because all the ones that I know for right now, I know Etruscan tail. Etruscan water. The lover's tail. Lost in Heaven, and Angel's Dust. I think them the 3 that I know. And then you got, what's the musk one? It's called musk. I think it's just musk. I don't know. It's a few of them that's just got that name. He said after about hour 2, my wife can't tell the difference between them, and she actually has a decent nose. See, and you can't go wrong with that Aside Elixir, man. You can't go wrong. I've never smelled honestly, I've never smelled them in comparison to each other. So I'm not gonna give you the comparison. I'll give you the blind comparison in regards to smelling each individual DNA. They're very similar, but yeah, you'll definitely get a little bit more out of it, and a little bit more density out of that Aside Elixir, and that'll probably be the one that'll last you. The Code of Emotion, that's one of them. Is that the Code of Emotion? That's the Joel. That's the That's the. I'm trying to think. That's the one. Hmm. I don't know. That's one of them. But no, it's another one. It's one more. It's like a story, like story time or something like that. I don't know. I don't know. It's like story time. It's telling a story. One of those lines. Tell a story or something. Because I know one of them is like the lover's tale. I know the lover's tale. It's not the code of emotion though. Let me look. I'll just look it up. I'll just look it up. I didn't want to do that. Francesca Bianchi. Um, so okay, so the Musk one is called Unspoken Musk, and the one I was talking about was called the Once Upon a Time. Yeah, Once Upon a Time. Yeah, yep, Joe. Once Upon a Time. Yep, Once Upon a Time. If Encounters goes down, man, that'll be a good one to grab. If Encounters can go down, man, I love that woody amber fragrance. That's nice, man. That's a nice one, bro. The iris, that's nice. Well, yeah, that's nice, man. That's a good one. It's balsamic, but it's just expensive. It's expensive. I'm not paying $200 for that for Encounters. Bro, just saying the new Eternity Amber Essence, if you haven't smelled this, literally boss about it. Yeah, it's good. Amber Essence is good. It's been out for a while. Amber Essence is good. My Macy's rep got me hip on Amber Essence on the Calvin Klein. It was the Amber Essence and the Aromatic Essence from the line. Those both are really good. Very modern takes. Got the fresh take on the ambers. The resins from the Amber Essence. It's really nice though. Yeah, it's a really nice one. But yeah, man, I'm telling you, like as far as fragrance wise, like this has been really good. This summer mink, this has been really punching. This has been really good for me. It's been a really pleasant scent to enjoy. Like I've been actually enjoying this fragrance, man. Like Better World Fragrance House, I mean, it's just fragrance house that are, they're still new, so like it's just, this fragrance is like creamy. It's powdery, creamy, aromatic. The musk in it is just good. It's really good musk. And they have their own formulation of musk with the Better World Fragrance House called Carby Musk, which is the in-house perfumer, Michael Carby. And the thing about this is a black-owned business. This is a a minority business. Yeah, this is good, man. So the notes of this fragrance is citrus, clary sage, petitgrain, jasmine, sambac, rose, spice, musk, and vetiver. So this is decent, man. It's decent. It's a good one, man. And look, check this out though. This is a good one. Pressurized joint. What I just sent you, the Fresh Jessica's of 70. Okay, I'll see what's up and probably grab them. Thank you, I appreciate it, Dutch. It's fire. It's fire, y'all. Oh, we got the room 1015. Oh, Wasabi Club. Yeah, it's probably not hype just yet, Joe. But guaranteed, room 1015, they've been doing their thing. I like that cherry punk. It's different. It's a different cherry. I like the cherry punk, man. Is it cherry? I think it's cherry pump. I think that's the name of it, cherry pump. Yeah, cherry pump. I like that. The extrait. Cherry pump extrait. It's like the cherry saffron. It's different. It's got mimosa in it, y'all. So it's a good fragrance, like for if you're going out like a lunch date, something like that. Yeah, it's like a good lunch date fragrance, man. That cherry punk extrait. Yeah, it's like a leather. It got a little bit of leather in it. Cherry saffron, some violet leaf, mimosa, and jasmine. That's fire, man. And it's a dense fragrance too, so it's gonna last. It's unisex leaning, a little bit masculine, but he said summer mink hurts because I absolutely love the scent profile, but there's just something that gives me a headache after like 5 minutes of smelling. Probably the musk, or honestly, this beat. I love this beat, y'all. But yeah, this fire. Yeah, it's probably the spices because it has some spices in it. But then again, it could be the combination, the vetiver spice combo that could be giving you that headache too, man. Because it does has clary sage in it too, so that could come off a bit, you know, a bit aggravative to the head, to the nose, the nasal cavity. Yeah, I just like it because of the powdery nuance to it. It's very subtle. It's not punchy. To me, it's not really too punchy. It's not overbearing. It's not cloying. Like you could spray it. But also the thing about that, Hayden, I have the Carby Musk candles. So the combination of the Carby Musk candles with the fragrance, you can spray clothing, you can spray linens, and that's what kind of the intentionality is for the fragrance itself, is to create a therapeutic aromatic therapeutic experience, if that makes sense. A good sense of aromatherapy with it, and it works. Gender neutral, so it doesn't matter. Like the kids love it. They love the smell. So it's nothing crazy. Like my kids love it. But yeah, that's we're gonna go ahead and wrap up tonight, man. I definitely enjoyed the fragrance conversations that we had tonight. I enjoyed discussing, in everything that we talked about regarding fragrance. I'm glad. I hope that I was able to give y'all some insights in regards to the summer fragrances that I wore. I hope that I was able to give you some insights in regards to these two fragrances, and just know that I'm going with this over this now. So this will go to the dungeon, but this will be worn more because I have all my Middle Eastern fragrances. I think Fragrance Story Middle Eastern too. I think so. I don't know. I just heard of the house. But yeah, thank you so much, man. He said you got TikTok. I actually do have TikTok. You can follow me on TikTok as well. Buff Sense. But yeah, this is where style meets strength, and every fragrance packs a punch, man, because fragrances is a part of your wardrobe. It's a part of your wardrobe. Fragrance is an accessory to life. I think Fragrance Story is. So I don't know where they're located. They're based out of, but that's crazy. I'm looking. Sorry, y'all, but anyways, I'm looking at these prices, and they giving me a headache. They giving me a summer mink headache, if you know what I'm saying, Hayden. But anyways, yeah, you can follow me on TikTok. You can follow me on Instagram, Buff Sense. But mainly I do most of my postings on YouTube. But yeah, man, it's been great tonight. Y'all have been great. It's been a good experience, and I hope y'all have a wonderful night. It is a school night, so I should not be up. Dutch, I ain't gonna forget about you, brother. I ain't gonna forget about you. Let me know if you want me to. Let me know if you want me to send you some of this too. Just let me know. But just shoot me a DM. Just shoot me a DM on Instagram. I know you can DM on YouTube now. They got GMs on YouTube now. But said I subbed, hit that bell. Yes sir. Thank you. I drop shorts every day, bro. It's like clockwork for me, and it's gonna be to the point in which content is gonna be picking up even more. So it's gonna be to the point in which I'm gonna be dropping multiple shorts a day. So I'll be dropping 2 to like maybe 3 shorts a day. So y'all might get sick of seeing me. I'm just being honest with you. You might get sick of seeing my talking head style videos, but the goal is to, the goal is for me to get into that algorithm, man. And when y'all like the streams, y'all like my posts, y'all like my videos, my YouTube shorts, that gives me more notoriety and more visibility in YouTube's algorithm, which in turn helps me grow my community. So I want this community to be everlasting, like, because it's to the point in which I don't want to just do fragrance content, because I am a bodybuilder as well. So I can't just I can't just do one thing, you know what I'm saying? Because I started my channel, if you look at all of my shorts, I started my channel based upon bodybuilding. It started with all weight training and weightlifting. You see me doing bodybuilding, posing, all of that stuff, but I wanted to be where style meets strength. So that's why I brought both together. That's why Buff Sense is created. But y'all have a lovely night, man. It was great. I will see y'all tomorrow. My next stream most likely will be Saturday night. So I might do a Saturday night live stream. I might have a special guest on me one night on Saturday night celebrating 300 subscribers. So stay tuned for that. We might be doing some live giveaways as well. So stay tuned for that. So we will check back in, man. Y'all have a good night, and thank you so much again.